Hello, Charm Warriors. Welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Ever wonder why some people walk into a room and instantly command attention? It's not magic, it's body language. Today, we're revealing top 10 body language tricks to instantly boost your charisma. From subtle cues to powerhouse moves, these hacks will make you the center of every room. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's turn I hope they notice me into they can't stop watching me. Oh, and don't miss number 9. It's tied to Nobel Prize-winning research on presence. Let's dive in. 1. Eye contact. The I see you effect. Let's start with the ultimate secret weapon. Eye contact. Confident, charismatic people don't shy away. They lean in and lock eyes like they're sharing a secret. A Harvard Business Review study found sustained eye contact increases perceived authority by 40%. Here's where it gets personal. I used to stare at shoes during conversations. Now I aim for the triangle zone, eyes, nose, eyes, and it's wild how people gravitate toward me. One viewer wrote, "I started this at work and got promoted." Science snack. Eye contact releases oxytocin, the trust-building hormone. Pro tip, pair with a slight head tilt to show curiosity, not aggression. 2. Power posing. The Wonder Woman effect. Raise your hand if you've ever felt like a fraud in a big meeting. Enter power posing. Nobel Prize-winning research by Amy Cuddy found standing like Wonder Woman for 2 minutes boosts testosterone, your boldness hormone, by 20% and lowers cortisol, stress hormone, by 15%. Here's my ritual. Before job interviews or big meetings, I duck into a bathroom stall and strike a pose. Result? My voice steadier, my thoughts clearer. One viewer raved, "I power posed before a date and nailed the conversation." Science snack. Your brain believes what your body does. Fake it till you become it. Pro tip, try the CEO pose, hands behind head, feet on desk. It's not just for villains. 3. Mirroring, the subconscious bond. Ever notice how great friends seem to sync in conversations? Charismatic people unconsciously mirror gestures, posture, and even speech patterns. A science study found mirroring increases trust by 40%. Here's my hack. If someone leans forward, do the same. If they gesture with hands, match it. One viewer wrote, "I mirrored my boss's tone and got a raise." Science snack. Mirroring creates subconscious bonding. It's why babies copy parents. Pro tip, don't overdo it. Subtle imitation is key. 4. Smiling, the contagious confidence boost. A smile isn't just a facial expression, it's a social magnet. A University of Wisconsin study found people who smiled frequently were rated 35% more approachable, even in awkward moments. My wake-up call. I used to fake smiles until I realized real ones light up my whole face. Now, I flash a grin before meetings. Result? My team calls me the office sunshine. One viewer raved, "I started smiling at strangers and got asked on 3 dates." Science snack. Smiling triggers mirror neurons. Others smile back without even realizing it. Pro tip, practice in the mirror. Try a Duchenne smile, eyes-mouth, for authenticity. 5. Open posture. Unlock the vibe. Crossed arms, closed off. Charismatic people use open body language to signal warmth and confidence. A Science of People report found open postures increased perceived warmth by 50%. My mistake. I'd cross my arms nervously. Now I rest my hands on my lap or gesture openly. One viewer wrote, "I stopped folding my arms and got asked to lead a project." Science snack. Closed postures trigger subconscious distrust. Pro tip, mimic the other person's posture to build rapport. 6. Anchoring. Stand like you own the room. Charismatic people don't shuffle, they anchor. Stand tall with feet planted shoulder-width apart. A Stanford study found grounded posture boosts perceived confidence by 60%. Here's my ritual. At networking events, I imagine my feet are roots. One viewer wrote, "I stopped pacing, and now clients call me their favorite listener." Science snack. Grounded feet reduce nervous energy. Pro tip, pair with a slight forward lean to show curiosity. 7. Use your hands. Gesture like a pro. Ever met someone who speaks with zero hand movement? Boring. Charismatic people use gestures to emphasize points. A UCLA study found gestures increase perceived persuasiveness by 60%. My ritual. I use open palm gestures for honesty and finger pointing for emphasis. One viewer raved, "I gestured more in pitches and landed my dream client." Science snack. Gestures activate mirror neurons. Audiences feel your passion. Pro tip. Practice in front of a mirror. This idea is huge. Spread arms. 8. Slow movements. Command the room. Charismatic people don't rush, they flow. A Harvard Business Review study found slow, deliberate movements increase perceived control by 50%. Here's my hack. I pace slowly during presentations. One viewer wrote, "I slowed my walk into meetings and now I feel like a CEO." Science snack. Slow motion signals dominance. Think of a lion versus a hyper squirrel. Pro tip. Walk like you're on a runway. Every step intentional. Thumb 9. Cold exposure. The Nobel hack for presence. Okay, this one sounds wild, but hear me out. Nobel Prize-winning research on cold adaptation found short bursts of cold, like a 30-second splash, boost brown fat, which sharpens focus and courage. When I had a big negotiation, I did a cold plunge. Result? I nailed the pitch and landed a $500 a month gig. One viewer wrote, "I power pose and cold dip before calls. I feel unstoppable." Science snack. Cold exposure activates norepinephrine, a hormone that reduces anxiety. Pro tip, start small, splash wrists or take brisk walks. 10. Speaking clearly. Own your voice. Charismatic people don't mumble. They own their voice. A Stanford study found clear, moderate-paced speech increased perceived competence by 50%. My mistake. I'd rush words to sound smart. Then I tried the 3-second rule. Pause before speaking. Result? Listeners leaned in instead of zoning out. Science snack. Slow speech gives your brain time to organize thoughts. Pro tip, record yourself reading aloud. Listen for clarity. Which trick will you try tonight? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing your wins. Smash that subscribe button if you're ready to own the room, and tap the bell so you never miss a tip. Until next time, remember, charisma isn't born. It's built, one gesture at a time.